Good morning, everyone. If you hear music, I do not own the rights to this music. I'm in a public park and it's hot already. So, I want to talk about changing people. We all have heard you cannot change someone. You cannot make someone love you who doesn't love you. You can make someone care who doesn't care. You can make someone give you something who doesn't want to give you something. It doesn't matter your relationship with that person. You can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. And I got that early on, and every relationship proved that to me. And I still understand that now. But there's a concept that I struggle with, and that concept was you only have you to change. And I struggle with that because if a person is constantly lying to me, why do I need to change? Ah. But as I broaden my spirituality and open my spirituality and deepen it and started meditating and going within and started believing in myself and started learning me and started liking me and started loving all the intricate parts of me and realizing who I am and realizing the intuition that I have and realizing the fact that I can read a room 1,000 miles away. I started going down a journey of seeking to understand people and in turns better understood myself. And I took that same concept to you only have you to change. So, um, what I used to do first is I would do something called tit for tat. So if you did something to me, I did it back to you. So I started treating people accordingly. It's crazy. Whatever they did to me, I did it back, and that's not who I am. That's not who I was then. And I was just trying to find myself and trying to find my footing and find out what worked for me. And I hated the fact that I did that. I hated the fact that I thought that I had to do that in order to have a loving, lasting relationship with people. Whether it was platonic or romantic, I hated that. I hated that. And I still do. So I changed that concept. And while I will, if a person is doing something that's hurting me, I will let them know that they're doing it, but I won't constantly let them know. I will give space because obviously that there's something that's going on with them, or it's something that I'm doing, or it's something there's a problem, a disconnect there, some kind of way. And while it's not my job to try and figure it out because I'm not the one that's lying to me, it's my job to understand that person if I want to continue a relationship with them. So, what I do now is I give space. And while I give space, if it's because they're constantly lying to me, what I'll do while I give space, and I don't give space to be mean to them, and I don't give space for ill will or malice purposes or anything like that. I give space so I can respond from a place of love, a place of respect. So I can go within, so I can speak to spirit and pray and commune with infinite intelligence about the situation. So I give space to work on me. And in doing so, it may seem like I'm just backing away because that person is doing something that's hurting me. With that being said, is you definitely should give space if they are hurting you in any way. You it doesn't matter if you take time to pray or not. I'm a firm believer of giving space when a person is hurting you. So yes, do that. But for me, I've decided that while I'm taking this space, I've decided that whatever the thing is that they're doing to me or have done to me, if I want to keep that person in my life, whether it's platonic or romantic, I decided to start to change how I think about them, change the concept. So if they're always lying, when I think about that person, I say, you know what? Boy, XYZ sure does tells the truth a lot. she or he's a very truthful person when it comes to me. They tell me the truth all the time. And I don't entertain any other thought outside of that. That's the easiest thing to do, but it's the most difficult thing to do. And it's a secret. And I've learned that secret because I decided to trust myself. And I decided to go within um, and trust myself. I decided to take biblical scriptures, the Bible, yes, and actually break them further down into realizing that you can't change a person, but you can if you know the secret. You guys, be kind to yourselves, be well to yourselves, forgive yourselves for the mistakes you've made when you did not know any better. Love yourselves and the people who genuinely love you. Enjoy your day.